name, message your name and location. Okay. What does the three-tier architecture consists of? We discussed about three-tier architecture, right? What are the three major components? What are three major components in three-tier architecture? It consists of web server, application server, and database server. Very simple. Now let us take a web server. What is the difference between web server, website, and web page? Can anyone reply in the chat window? You should have seen website, right? You should have seen a web page and even web server also. You have some idea what is the main difference between those two? Web server comes first or website? If you want to develop something, collection of web pages is a website. Yes, that is correct. And if you want to host a website, if you want to develop a website, you require a web server. That's the difference. Basically, over a website, over a web server, here is a web server. This is the web server, and you can host n number of websites. And within a website, you can see multiple web pages. Considering that, let us take the example of ultramutual.com. Tell me some pages in this website. What are the different pages you see? Two web pages names on this website. This is a website. It has the URL and this is the website. This is hosted over one web server. What are the different web pages you see? Sign in. This is one web page. Contact us. This is one more web page. Feedback. One more web page. Online banking. Another one more web page. Personal page. Like this, you see different kinds of HTML pages. All these pages together, group of web pages together will construct a website. Understood? Why do you want to learn these web technologies? In today's session, we are going to learn about web technologies. Those are HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Can you guys name some front-end development technologies? If you want to develop a website, right, you need to know some technology. And for that, you need to learn HTML, CSS. Then what else? Name some front-end technologies. PHP, Sai Kiran, AngularJS, JavaScript, Raghavendra, Pratibha, JS, JavaScript, Bhavani, right? HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Some of the advanced version of front-end technologies are AngularJS, Bootstrap, Node.js, React. Remember, these are the front-end technologies. Front-end in the sense, if you want to construct a web page, you need to know this technology, development technology. Even for hackers like us, ethical hackers, you should understand this programming language. No need to develop the code, but you should understand the programming language. Don't worry, like we are not going to code anything. Very simple, I mean to say simple objects or simple lines of code we are trying to understand. By the end of the session, I'm sure like everyone will be able to understand this concept front-end technology. Okay. So before we learn this one, we'll do small exercise. You guys have good understanding on the difference between web server, website, and web pages. Now, let us take one website, ultramutual.com, or you can take online shopping, flipkart.com. I'm sure everyone would have got chance to visit flipkart.com, snapdeal.com at least once, right? Now we'll study about different kinds of elements that exist in a web page or a website. When I say element, distinct elements. For example, distinct types of elements. You see there is a editable text field. This is one element. And there is an image. Here, there is an image. This is one more kind of element. Surf is again like it, of type image. Electronics of type image. But you see some more links here. These are like different kinds of elements. Like this, I want you to list at least 3 types of elements, each and every one, within a web page. Okay? Your time starts now. Think of it. First, I'll list few examples of the elements. Elements are also called objects. This is very important for cybersecurity engineers, manual testing engineers, and even for the automation testing. Such fields are editable text fields. Then links, images. Okay, it is your turn now. Message me. Different kinds of elements. Head, body, yes. There is a differentiation for head, differentiation for body. Whatever the answers is you, I try to type it here. Video, yes. URL, okay. Then scroll bar, mine. Yes, scroll bar. Links is already covered. Style is the attributes. This background color, these are all like attributes of CSS, not the elements. Paragraph. Anything else? Description is again the paragraph. Headers. Title. Yes. Title is one more element. You scroll your mouse over the taskbar, browser. It shows the title. Online shopping. For Ultra Mutual, the title is ultramutual.com. Raghavendra. Tables and maps. Yes, exactly. Have you seen table in a web page? That is one more kind of element. And even maps is a distinct element. Copyrights that will come under header or footer. Radio button. Where did you see radio button anywhere? Where do you see these radio buttons? Element. In which kind of websites do you see the radio button? When you write some online exam, you get to see the radio button. Am I correct? Okay. Any other element types? Rows and columns. Yes. Rajani, checkbox, yes. We haven't covered checkbox yet. Nagarjuna, drop down. Drop down. That is one more kind of element. Navigation, I'm not sure, but I'm trying to list it here. Navigation buttons. Search is already covered. Search or text field or editable text field. Scroll bar is covered. Links is covered. Think of it for another 2 minutes and let me know. Image or logo comes under the same. Home button also one more like kind of a button. Buttons we didn't cover, no? Windows buttons, submit, okay, like all this comes under buttons. That's it. Content is also like paragraph. Article, I don't know. Excel sheets, yes. You see some Excel sheet, right? Either you attach or it will be displayed on the screen. That is one more kind of element. How about iframe? Iframe is one more type of element. Website within a website is called iframe. I'll show you that. Division, div. Then there is a root element called HTML. Fair enough, we have got enough examples. Where do you see all these elements? We are going to see within a web page. If you want to locate the element, for example, if you want to see what kind of element it is, I want to see like Ultra Mutual is there, right click, inspect. What is the element of type Ultra Mutual in the code? Anyone? What is this element of type? Paragraph, content, or image? It is of element of type image, IMG. Okay. Let's take about this one. You click on this mouse icon. You can take any kind of element. I want to take this content. You see here, this is of type paragraph. Okay. Now what we are going to do is, I'm going to write a simple program, simple HTML page by using all these elements. Whatever the elements we have listed, I'm going to write a very simple program. If not all the elements, some of the familiar elements. Observe how I'm going to do it. And again, by the end of the session, you should do the same kind of assignment. Okay, very simple. I'm sure like by the end of the session, you guys can understand HTML code and you can develop a simple program, right? Let us start that. For any kind of programming language, we need IDEs. IDE means Eclipse or Visual Studio. Or for writing a simple programs with HTML, even Notepad++ is also enough. Instead of using Notepad, Notepad means this one. Most of the times you should have seen. Just type Notepad. You would have seen Notepad for in your operating system or the system. So normal Notepad is here. If you want to write the code, it will not be so good for the interface. So instead of that, we depend on Notepad++. This is the Notepad++. Okay. You write something, it will be displayed in a very, I mean to say the programming language will be displayed with some kind of differentiation. All the elements will be highlighted. So I use Notepad++. In case if you want to download Notepad++, you can go to the Google, search for Notepad++ download. First link select, again first link select, scroll down little, again first link, installer. You see here in the bottom left hand side, it is pointing to the installer.x64.exe. Okay, with this you should be able to download the installer for Notepad++ and Erase can install by yourself. I am sending you the link so that if you want you can download right now. Once you download this software, just launch that, click on next, I agree, that's it. You will be able to see that application Notepad++ in your computer. Now the objective is, I want to write a simple HTML program. So always any kind of HTML program starts with a root element that is called HTML. This HTML is one more element, right? Any kind of element will have starting tag and ending tag. So ending tag for HTML is / and HTML. Very simple. Starting tag is HTML and ending tag we just need to put additional /. So any kind of web page will have this root element. HTML is called root element. And within this root element, you can have body and head. Starting tag of the head element, ending tag of the head element. Clear? Now, similarly body, starting tag of the body. And what should I put for the ending tag? Can anyone fill this question mark? Reply in the chat window. You should have heard some job roles like front-end developers. They try to learn this programming language. Of course, you also will learn at least 50% by the end of the session. So the ending tag for the body is same thing as starting, but only thing is like you need to put / then body. Now I want to write something within the body. Whatever you write within the body that gets displayed in a web page. I'll put some paragraph like P paragraph and ending tag of the paragraph / P. Then give some content like ethical hacking sessions from Paris. Okay, this is the content which has to be displayed when you launch a web page. Okay, so when you try to save this file, in general, it will be saved in notepad.txt, but you need to save it as, you give any name, first program.html. This is the main thing that distinguishes between the normal text file and the HTML file. As we are going to develop a web page, it should be .html, right? First program.html. You can give any name, like with your name Anil first program or Anil Vanur practice.html. The extension should be .html. Save it. The moment I save this file in HTML, did you observe some color coding or syntax got changed? It clearly highlights what is the content and what is the element, starting tag and ending tag. How do you see whether your program is correct or not? The program is first program.html and it is saved over the desktop. Go to the desktop, first program.html, right click. I want to open with Google Chrome. What it says, I'm able to launch this HTML file. It is displaying me the content, ethical hacking sessions from Hari. Our code is working well. Okay. And what is the title? First program.html. This is a file name that I have kept. The title is showing the exact name of the file. Is it secure or not secure? Should we put some title or let it be with the file name? So title you can put under head. Don't display any kind of file names. File names to the end users. Title, starting tag, and the ending tag of the title. That's it. What title we can put? Hacker book. Hacker book technologies. You can just save this file. Go back to the browser. Refresh the page because already we have done some code changes. So as of now, it is showing first program. Refresh the page. The title exactly reflects to that website, Hackerbook Technologies. How many elements I have used so far for the content, title and paragraph. We'll try to include some more elements. Okay. I put header for headers H1 and ending tag of the header /H1. Try to list down certifications. CH practical, then CCSE, that is cloud security, case source code analysis. Assume like these are some of the certifications from HackerBook. This is header 1, header 2. I try to give like and weekend batches. Save it. Go back to the browser. Refresh the page so that your code changes should reflect here. You see that header 1 has large size. Header 2, little less. This is the normal paragraph. Now let us try to put few more elements. The interesting elements will be always image. How do we put image? Remember, starting tag is img, ending tag is /img. Whenever you try to refer to image or something, you need to put the source. SRC is equal to single quotes. Let us see, like we have to locate the location of the source, whether it is your local system or it can be some external domain. Put the attributes, sorry guys. Put the attributes like height, width, 400 pixels, width, is equal to 500 pixels. Source. You can have your own image or you can refer to some images that was there in the online. Go to google.com. Give me some movie name or some fiction related movies so that I try to put that image. I guess in World War Z, very old movie, interesting one. Go to the images. I try to refer some image. Zombies related movie, interesting. If you guys have not watched, watch it. We have some labs practicals based on this kind of movies. Click some wallpaper, right click, copy image link. Okay. Go back to our code. Paste it to our source. Basically, you are telling to our web page, try to take the image from this location that is called wallpapersaccess.com. Save it. Go back. Where is our image? Here it is. Refresh the page. Okay. The image got loaded. World War Z. Right. Try to put one more image. Abdul Kalam images. You can select any image. I'm trying to select this specific image. Right click, copy image link, go back to the code. Okay, we need that syntax, starting tag, ending tag, source. First, I copy this link for a backup. Copy paste. I need to change the source of the image, or else the same image gets copied. Cut. Control V. It got copied correctly. Okay, don't worry about that. Save it. Control S. Now go back to the page. Refresh the page. We are getting our images here. Okay. So this is like with the help of HTML. HTML stands for hypertext markup language. With the help of HTML, you guys are able to see the content, images, or whatever that is done in the front end. Even if you consider any kind of website, similar kind of code will be there, like images, content, headers, links. If you want to see that specific code, right click and inspect. You see that there is a table, rows, and header, root element HTML, head, under body you have a lot of elements of type paragraph, again header, right? So let me try to put few more elements. I give iframe. Iframe is like website within a website. Ending tag / iframe. You need to put the source. Source is equal to and height and width. Height is equal to 400 pixels. Width is equal to 500 pixels. I will try to give, you can give any kind of website. I'm trying to give altoromutual.com. Save it. Iframe has been done. Even I try to put a link. For link, we use a starting tag of the link, ending tag of the link, and you need to put the reference from where you are. What is the link you want to go? Href is equal to say https google.com. Here for Google. Save it. Go back to the page and refresh the page. Scroll down. So this website is coming within a web page. This is called iframe. You understood what is the difference between iframe and the link, whatever I have displayed. It has come here. Click here for Google. With the help of HTML, I have developed this page. But however, if you want to beautify, you want your web page to look very attractive, you can make use of CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. Okay, we are going to make use of CSS to ensure like your web page looks attractive. I try to do some more modifications to this web page with respect to the color, with respect to the alignment, all those things. That is done with the help of CSS. I don't want all this content to be extreme left. I want it to come under center. Even I want the different color for this content. Let us see how we can do it with the help of CSS. So if you want to refer to CSS, we need to use style is equal to color. I want to put the color as blue, colon, semicolon. Even the alignment also, I have to make it to center. I don't want to be on the left side. That's it. So I make use of these CSS attributes to look the page beautiful. Control C. Even I use the same thing for the header too as well. Same CSS attributes. Even for the paragraph. Okay, that's it. Save it. Go back to the page and refresh the page. Is it looking better now compared to the previous web page? It is coming at the center and a different color, and you can see the images, elements like this. Let us try to include some simple JavaScript. Scroll down. Script. Ending tag of the script. Alert of welcome to hacker. Some message. Colon. Save it. Refresh the page. Welcome to HackerBook. We are getting that message. JavaScript gets executed every time you refresh the page. Again, you refresh the page. Again, we are getting the alert. Okay. If I want to change the background color, what color should I change? Black? No. Suggest me some color. For the entire body, I want to change the color. What color will suit for the blue? Blue background. White is there. Any other color? Sky blue, violet, brown, pink. Let me see. Okay. So you need to put the CSS attributes to the body, entire body. Copy this. Or else here is the body. Put style is equal to. We want the background color. What color should we put? Yellow. Yellow will be like two contrast, I guess. Blue, black, purple, gray. Let me check with gray. Save it. So entire body, I'm going to change the background color. Refresh. Okay, blue is not highlighted. How about yellow or purple? This is just for our practice. I'm not a good designer, in fact. Okay, better. I have used some elements, different kinds of elements to construct a web page. In the same manner, any kind of website is constructed. The front-end developers, you should have seen some of the job roles like front-end developers, right? Angular, JS, Node.js. That will be little advanced. There is no need for you to write the code. It will come with automatic syntaxes. That is the only difference. But to understand any kind of HTML, this is how it is constructed. Each and every page consists of element. Each element consists of starting tag and ending tag. Here title and then / title. That is the ending tag. Similarly, images starting tag, ending tag, iframes. Okay. So they have developed some simple web page, and you are working as a developer. Suddenly, they come and say like, this is a web page, right? They wanted to do some changes like, okay, let us stop the weekend batches. We'll have only the weekday batches. And as a developer, you need to do some changes to your code that it should display only the weekday batch. It should not display the weekend batch. So what you have to do, you have to go to the code and you have to do some changes to reflect only the weekday batch. What is the line of code you make the change so that it should reflect in the web page only the weekday batches? The line number which you want to change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30. Remember, it doesn't matter whether you are a cybersecurity engineer, manual tester, automation tester. You should have a good knowledge. You should have very good knowledge on website elements, URL, different kinds of elements, and internal code. Okay. I had seen people even with after 5 years, 10 years of experience for manual testers, they don't know these kind of elements, but these are very easy. Yes, we have to make changes in the line number 11. Instead of weekend and weekday batches, you just say like weekday batch. That's it. To do this change, the developers will take 1 day or 2 days. That's it, no? You do the change and you need to validate. You need to test whether that change is reflecting or not. Yes, it is reflecting. And as a developer, I have done some changes in the code. I have verified it is reflecting in the development environment. You see this picture. As a developer, there is a person called developer Raju or Raja. He has done some changes for the weekday batch. And I did the changes and I have moved it to the testing environment, that is test environment. Some tester will be there, Asad or Rajini. They have to launch the page and check whether it is coming correctly or not. That's it. That is the job of the tester and developer. Of course, the coding is very easy here. Both are done by the same person now. When you come for tomorrow's session, I want you to do with some assignment. You need to construct a similar HTML page. It should include title, header, paragraph, one example of image, 1 or 2 examples of image, and iframe. iframe with altromutual.com and iframe with facebook.com, iframe with google.com. You need to get the correct URL and attributes by referring to this one. And last iframe with your favorite website. It can be anything. Even the images can be anything. Understood? You can put any kind of images, but when it comes to the iframes, 4 iframes should be there in a web page. One should include the source as altromutual.com, one is Facebook, one is Google, and the last one any of your favorite website. This is for your assignment when you come for tomorrow's session. Okay, very important. It is completely relevant to cyber security. Don't think like it is for only developers. It is relevant to us. Bade Saab has some question. How can I replace my picture with Abdul Kalam? That's it. No source is there. The second image is referring to the Abdul Kalam's image. You try to change the source. Either you can put your own image or you try to refer it to any kind of image in the Google. You need to copy the exact location of that image, apj.jpg. It is located under Track2 Training Institute, it seems. Okay. And wallpaper access. This is there for World War Z. Any questions, anyone? Have you guys understood? Say yes if it is clear, or if you have any questions, do message me in the chat window. If you are joining to any institute, can we change the size of the content? Yes, you can change the size of the content. Maybe like you have to put the attributes. If you want to study more about this HTML, you can refer to W3 Schools HTML. If you want to study more, I have covered some of the Qadar Hussain. Yes, you can use your own image. Copy your image to the desktop and copy to the same location as that of the HTML file. Put dot dot slash attributes. Headings, paragraphs, format, styles. You can put different kinds of formats. For bold text, B. Quotations, colors, links, images, tables, links. I have covered most of the elements. Some more elements, if you want to cover, you can go through these things. Layout. Let us see the paragraph. P is used for paragraph. Header one, some text. Some more element types are there. You can just go through this link if you want to study more. But for our hacking purpose, whatever I have covered, that is enough. Okay. I'm sending you the link for W3 schools for your reference. Can we change the location of the image where you want? Yes, you can change it. For example, as of now, I'm trying to refer it to some image in a different server or different website. Control C, Control V. Source, I want to put some image. Where did I save this file? I have saved it over the desktop, right? HTML file, I have saved it over the desktop. Put some image at the desktop and source is equal to dot dot slash some hurry dot jpeg. So it has to read from the same location of this first program dot html. You should be able to launch that specific image. Let me see if I have some image here. Error response. This is a JPG file. That is not exactly the image of mine. I'm just mentioning some error message. Control S. Hopefully it should work if there is no syntax error. Refresh the page. Scroll down. It's not getting loaded. Load image. Your file couldn't be accessed. Okay. Let me try to open this in a web page browser. Open with you have to put JPEG. Let me check that. You guys try it out. Try to refer to the local file. It should work. This might be some image of different type. That's the reason it is not showing it in full-fledged manner. Maybe because of the resolution or like that. You can try with a different image. Okay. Can you take up? The assignment for tomorrow is you have to include 4 iframes. Is it clear? Let me try this. Okay, I'll take some other image. Maybe for tomorrow's session, I'll explain you that. Okay, guys, I think we are good for today. I'll be sharing this file in the shared location. You can use this for reference, but you have to create your own page. Understood? Sending it this specific file for your reference. First program. I have sent that program for your reference. Try to do it and do it for assignment. Once you are done, post it in the WhatsApp group. No, don't worry if it is getting spammed. You need to post your code like this. Someone has already posted yesterday. Post your code and the image, whatever you have developed the image, this image, specific image you have to post. Okay, then we'll start the manual testing session at 8:35. If you guys don't want to attend manual testing, you guys can drop out. Others, stay connected. 8:35 we'll start the session. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.